Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good. Gonna make a little video. I got some weird flake off the internet. So this one's got like different sizes. It's kind of like pink and white. This one's like a gunmetal but rainbow flake. And Lisa told me I should throw some of some alpha pigments, Aphrodite, in as a base. So that's what we're gonna do today. We got our plastisols measured out. We got our molds on the griddle. Get our N2 injector blending block. Grab our N2 injectors. I know I got the third one out because I'm shooting singles, and that's why I'm not going to put it together, but I'm going to have the third one back together tomorrow to shoot triples, which is why I'm not just going to take it down and do the double. So there's method to my madness. Yeah, it's not just whatever. We've got the double and the triple, and I do separate them all the time. But when I'm flipping back and forth between doubles and triples and runs, sometimes I'll just leave it like this because I know that the single is going right back on in a minute. Alright, we're going to get this cooked up and we'll be back to put in some colors. Alright guys, we're back. Let's turn the radio down so we don't get copyrighted. Go ahead and do the belly. I'm going to do 1 full teaspoon. This looks like 3 or 4 different kinds of flake. It's pretty neat looking. I got it off the internet, so I'm not sure like how well it's gonna hold up to heat, anything like that. It's just some random flake off, I don't even know, one of the apps, Wish, AliExpress. I think it came from AliExpress. Looks pretty neat though. There's something floating around in there. I don't know what the hell it is. It fell in there. Oopsie-doo! That's alright though. We're a natural company. Piece of wood falls in it. It's all natural. I'm just kidding. I will get it out when I find it. Alright, we're going to degas this. And that's probably fine. Got our molds. The main thing I'm trying to do is to get my blending block hot. You want to keep your blending blocks hot just to help promote the fluidity of your plastisol. It can start to, especially on like the big triple, like it can start to gel up inside here, and then it locks, and you've got to empty everything out and start over. So always, like, even if it's hot outside and you're not preheating your molds, I would still be preheating your blending block at least a little bit. And now the blending block's fine, but I want my molds to warm up a little bit more. So I'll take the block off and leave the molds on. This isn't really heating up. I mean, I'm good there. Oh, looks like it bubbled over just a little bit. I didn't think it was gonna, but it did. I'll be a son of a gun! Alright, I got about 1:20 left. We'll be back in just a second. Alright, we got number 1 under cup cover. Number 2 is out, so we're gonna... I don't know how much of that to add. I think we're just gonna, I'm gonna do a teaspoon of this like I did of the other, and then we'll just dab a little, we'll get a little bit of that in there to change the color. This feels kind of heavy too though. It's definitely a micro flake. Nah, it feels about the same. So let's see what it looks like by itself. Not really anything. I mean, well, yeah, that does. It does. It's really clear. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and not quite an 8. Oh wait, that's super flake. That's not even pigment. So yeah, this is not super shift pigment. This is actually a super flake, so it's gonna look different than if you were to put a super. Hold on a minute, that wasn't going to be enough because of the fact that it's a super flake. I don't think if I have any Aphrodite super shift, I'm going to have to buy some. But this is kind of cool. It's going to put, instead of being like an actual, like pigmenting it, it's going to leave like these purple chunks. I mean, I can't see what I'm pointing at, so hopefully I'm getting it in here. See how it's got like that purple flashy in it? That's what super flake is going to do versus a super shift, just actually changing the color. So let's heat these both up a little bit more to get them to temp. While we're waiting on that, we can get our molds ready to rock and roll. Give it 45. Straighten you out. There you go. Get your head on straight. Paprika. 4.1 inch cray. Always check your molds. It's a little piece of plastic that fell in there. Not from a previous shoot, just something that fell in. Not sure we can do 3, but we're going to find out, aren't we? All right. I did not degas this, guys. I totally forgot to. So we're going to degas this. Get everything heated back up, and then we'll blow these out. Something neat. So this is what the hyper flake will do. Instead of the hyper shift where it changes the color, it just kind of, it speckles it, and I think it looks super cool. Set you down. 30 seconds on the heat. Wow. Maybe not. Yeah. Give me about 35 to 40 seconds. Or not even. Getting 40 together. T minus 35, 34, 30. I know, I was not anywhere near. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to midnight. No, that was a joke. I am tone deaf, but not that tone deaf. I didn't have anything to say. We just kind of stood there and watched it together in an awkward silence, huh, guys? Oh, I like that. I think that's going to look pretty sweet. This has got a little bit from up off the lip, and that's what I wanted to dissolve. Sometimes it's better to just leave that quasi-solidified plastisol around the outside of the lip. That way it doesn't drop in and take you even longer to do. So let's rip this fucker out, man. Tops and bottoms. I don't think I'm having any problem. I think it chewed that slightly solidified stuff right up. I'm kind of excited on these guys. I'm excited to see how they turn out. So we're gonna let these molds cool for a bit, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. Excited to see how these came out. These are just, like I said, some weird colors. I got them on, I think, AliExpress. I couldn't really see what they looked like, but they look kind of neat and they weren't expensive, so I wanted to try them out. We usually use alpha pigments, which this has a little alpha in, dead on plastics, flake, and blur work, stuff like that. But I like to get this other stuff. I like to try it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it ends up being kind of high quality, even though you got it off AliExpress and didn't pay a lot of money for it. It was like a couple of bucks for like 50 grams of each, so that's a pretty good, I mean, I guess it's a good deal. I don't know. The stuff I buy is a little more expensive, but it's also a known quality. I won't say a known higher quality, but the quality of it is known. Whereas this, like I said, they were numbered. It came in a bag that said 1, and that was it. Check it out. Wish I did this all fall out nice and pretty. Man, I'm not mad at that at all. Check it out, dude. Check it out, guys. Let's come out here in the sun. Those are actually pretty cool. He likes them too. So I can see, to make sure you guys can see. You can see the different sizes of flake. You can see that that Aphrodite super flake really shining in there. I am stoked on these guys. I'm gonna finish this run. I don't know what they'll be. I didn't make a full run. You know, I got enough. Probably end up as some bonus in a bonus bag for a customer, or stretch them out a couple customers, something like that. But go to somebody. Do they still do the cat video algorithm thing? Yeah, gotta stop there. Alright, yeah, I'm stoked on them. I think they came out pretty gnarly. Thanks for checking it out. There'll be some pictures at the end, obviously. Try not to forget doing them. But you guys be safe, tight lines, be nice to each other. I'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, this will be a little thing at the end. I put a couple of drops of black in the top, and I think it really brings out that flake and that alpha pigment super flake. There's a couple in my hand. My hand obviously won't do them justice in the light, but I think the added darkness, maybe one drop less, maybe one black, one green, kind of give it a more natural look. Even though these are far from a natural looking bait, I think they came out really great. I'm kind of stoked on them. Thinking about making a 10 bag run for the website in this darker top. Anyway, thanks for checking it out, guys. Be safe, tight lines, enjoy your weekend.